only cutthroat truth about Russia today.
The United Nations should honestly move here because nobody starts wars while eating baked potato with cheese.
Now let's visit electronics store because according to sanctions logic, Russians should now communicate using pigeons or wooden calculators. Russian girls adore bubble tea. Cheers!
This is a real challenge for me. How to find good flip-flops.
China, thanks a lot. You are our best friend. Italian ice cream. Not so Italian. The technology is Italian, but it's all produced in Russia now. Today I'm going to show you something very, very dangerous for Western journalists. No, not a secret bunker, not a missile factory, and not a military camp. Russian shopping center. By the way, I'm Marina, and this is channel Made in Rusland. And let's get started. I hope you're with me. This is Европейский, one of the biggest malls in Moscow. 7 floors, hundreds of shops. A lot of restaurants, ice rink, giant food court, luxury brands. Teenagers, families, students, businessmen. Basically, civilization. Meanwhile, someone in Europe, especially mass media, says Russia is collapsing any minute now. Bro, if this is collapse, please collapse us harder. It's located not so far from Moscow City Business Center. And 1, 2, 3, here we are. Let's go inside, my dear friends. Wow, have a look at this. This is only one hall, and there are more than 10 halls in different styles. This is not the image many foreigners expect. Some viewers, some people abroad still imagine Russians standing in line for one potato. But the reality is different. Russians are shopping for sneakers, bubble tea, Korean cosmetics, not only Korean, iPhones, perfumes, giant iced coffee, and everything. Possible and impossible. Wow, what a wonderful cosmetic store. It's new Russian chain. Golden Apple. We are entering the sacred Russian temple of capitalism. Wow. Have a look at this. Everything shines, everything moves. Music is everywhere and fountains.
Honestly, this mall feels like if Dubai and Paris had a child. So, the child could be like this.
Let's talk about the notorious sanctions. United Colors of Benetton, what are you doing here? I thought you left Russia. No, not yet. According to some European media, after sanctions, Russians were supposed to live in caves. Of course, it's not a secret that a lot of European brands left Russia, but alternatives appeared. For example, IKEA left Russia, and immediately Russia said, fine, we built our own tables, for example. Actually, Russians reacted to sanctions the same way they react to long, harsh winters. Annoyed for 5 minutes and then adapted completely. Guys, one of the funniest things in Russia after 2022 is that many brands didn't really disappear. They just experienced spiritual rebirth. For example, KFC, well-known KFC, transformed into Rustics. McDonald's has become вкусно и точка. You know about that. And Zara has become Mag. This is the name of new Zara, Russian Zara, Mag, and so on and so forth. And I have one question. Who is lying? And Cinnabon is still here. Italian gelato. Italian ice cream. 1, 2, 3, guys. Of course, the recipe is Italian, but all the ice cream is produced in our beloved Russia. In 2 days, I'm leaving for a huge South America tour. Ecuador, Brazil, Galapagos Islands, Colombia. And you know what, guys? My brain is really confused because 3 months ago I bought just fur boots for my trip to the pole of cold in Yakutia. By the way, if you still haven't seen this video, here is the link. It's very gripping. And now I'm looking for new flip-flops for my new trip to South America. And I hope you will help me to choose it. How do people do it? I don't know. I'm not shopaholic at all. I understand nothing in fashion at all. Flip-flops, no. I don't know what to do. I am not stylish. It's a pity. Probably I can find it here with 50% discount. Flip-flops, where are you? 75% discounts. Let's see the price. 7,600 rubles. It's about $100 for today's rate of exchange. Ecco, I'm not sure I can find flip-flops here. Probably this shop will help me. Wow, I love everything sparkling. Or something like this, but I'm not sure high heels is comfortable for traveling South America. Wow, flip-flops. Too fashionable. 17,000 rubles. It's about $230. Yeah, it's too luxury. Oh my god. I can't pronounce this price. I have only 3 requirements for flip-flops. Number 1, they survive water. Number 2, they survive me. And number 3, they are not expensive, $10, not more. Write down in comments what do you make of that, my dear viewers. But I see that now flip-flops have urban design and premium comfort. Ergonomic platform. And price, what about price? Oh my god, $150. It's equal to small scientific research grant. I'd better buy new sneakers. Wow, again sparkling. I am like a crow. These are not flip-flops anymore. It's tactical summer vehicles. I couldn't buy flip-flops. But honestly, after minus 68 in Yakutia, even South American jungle sounds very relaxing. And all I need is good sunscreen, good sneakers, and psychological preparation or observing giant spiders. And now, this is where real geopolitics happens. Food court. Here, nations unite peacefully through carbohydrates. Russian style potato, baked potato with different fillings. Traditional Vietnam cuisine. And even Greek street. Oh, Greece, I miss you so much. I'll take gyros today. My God. Turkish cuisine with its wonderful delights. Asian cuisine. Italian pizza. You may be sure it's way better than in Italy sometimes. Noodles from Tokyo, Japan. And amazing Russian pancakes. I like this cafe very much. Signature American burgers. Chinese cuisine. Georgian cuisine. That's what I really adore. Dagestan cuisine with its famous pies, chudu. This is my lunch for today. I can't betray myself. Russian cuisine is the best for me. Baked potato with different very tasty filling, and by the way, I paid $9 for this dish and this homemade lemonade. Definitely, the United Nations should move here because nobody starts wars while eating baked potato with cheese and crabs. And yes, of course, the country is going through a serious historical period now. Special military operation, huge political pressure, constant news, constant tension. But everyday life, ordinary life, still continues. People work and study and fall in love. They drink coffee, go shopping, meet friends, raise children. Russians still continue living, sometimes with dark humor, sometimes with irony, sometimes with incredible stubbornness. Yeah, definitely, mostly stubbornness. Premium Chinese brand, Huawei. People still buy smartphones. I mean Russians still buy smartphones and laptops and headphones, watches, everything. This is absolutely new design, triple folding smartphone. Wow! А можете мне, пожалуйста, показать, как он складывается? I asked to see the... Oh, have a look, my dear viewers. Impressive, yes? Forward China. Approximate price is about $3,400. Double folding smartphone. Made in China for sure, but looks very, very nice. And the price is only $2,000. Everyone can afford it in Russia. But of course, my dear viewers, behind this normal life, shopping malls, coffee, music, meeting with friends, there is another reality. Because almost every day, my beloved Russia faces drones attacks. And sometimes airports are closed and people get injured and civilians sometimes died. And truth be told, Russians are tired of living under constant pressure and constant tension. But at the same time, historically, Russians are the most stubborn people on earth. My country went through invasions, wars, terrorism, collapse, chaos in the 90s, and now sanctions, and still continued living. For many Russians, this current situation is not only about politics, it's about memory, a memory of our grandparents and great-grandparents who fought against Nazis, against fascism during the Second World War, or how we call it, Great Patriotic War. And you know, my dear viewers, this memory is still very, very strong. And whether foreigners understand it or not, but many Russians, all Russians, believe that we are defending our country, we're defending our families and, of course, our future. And yes, people continue living normal life. Because life must continue even during difficult historical moments. Maybe that is the most Russian thing of all.